Hey, Brian Sabota from Blue Cat Productions here. We are at the Yale Peabody Museum, and you've seen me post a bunch of pictures and some video clips of the grand reopening here. And what I'm going to do now is just kind of walk through very quickly, give very broad strokes of what the museum looks like and some of the main attractions here. We spent the last 3 days doing intensive filming in depth of each case, and those are going to be released soon, upcoming. But for those who have not been here and just want to get an overall impression of what the Peabody Museum looks like, I'm going to show you the layout and show you how it's been designed to kind of pull people in and through. We're not really going to focus on a lot of the major specimens here. We'll cover a couple of them, but again, more detail upcoming in future videos. So for right now, let's go through a very quick walkthrough of the Yale Peabody Museum here. And turning the camera around, the first thing we're going to start off with is the incredible rocket from the Jonas Pocket in Brazil. Legendary piece, and now for the first time on public display. So, and you've seen all kinds of photos and videos I've been doing of that. But as you come here, and these are the stairs up from we're up on the third floor. These are the stairs you take up. There's a set of elevators down there. But as you come from those stairs, the first thing you see to the right here is the rocket. They have a meteorite display over there. And then immediately to your left here, you have some of their gems and gemstones, aquamarines there, some incredible ruby rings and sapphire necklaces and rings. And then this is the kind of gem gallery with some incredible pieces of jewelry here on loan, an incredible star sapphire there, a fantastic display of natural sapphires of all different colors there. We got some rubies there. We have some other jewelry. We have the diamond story here. We've got amethyst and other quartz here. Going back out here, we're going to cut back around the other side because you're going to want to see both sides of this island display. And there's the the aquas with the cut stones. And then on this side, you have two fabulous sets. You've got Burmese rubies with a lovely artist rendered layout of what it might look like in jewelry. And you have, this is a shocker, people. You have to check this out. They are emeralds. They look like Colombian emeralds. No, those are Zambian emeralds. The color and clarity of those, amazing. Here you have amethyst display with some cut stones and some fabulous pieces there. This here is part of the permanent collection of the Peabody. Great pieces to look through there. Obviously, a fantastic centerpiece here. This is a Chinese stibnite that was donated to the museum by Rob Levinsky. But the main thing you're going to want to check out is the David Friend Hall. And the whole idea of this hall is you have these anchor pieces. You have one here, you have one there, you have one here, you have one there, another one behind it, and then that huge Chinese fluorite back there. And the design of this hall is these anchor pieces pull you through, and as you come through, you look around and you get to see the different cases with some incredible pieces. And so right now on exhibit is pieces from the Barry Yampol Collection, and that rocket that we first saw was a Barry Yampol piece. This is new to the museum. This wasn't opened back in 2016 when they originally opened it, but this is the annex here. And every piece in here is from the Yampol family. Again, we are going super fast through here. We're going to focus on a couple because it's a tourmaline queen mine blue cap and yet a second one. So, of course, Blue Cat Productions have to focus on that. That was from the tourmaline queen mine, which my father owned back in 1972 when it was found, and it is still in the family. So that's kind of a fun family story. incredible silvers there. I mean, that middle one is a Kongsberg, but these upper two are from Peru, Uchuchacua, fabulous pieces. You will see more of those a little bit later. Here you got this huge sandstone concretion, which is one of the anchor pieces. You have displays based on color, different minerals. Here you have beryls, aquamarines, and heliodor. This is kind of the Ukraine case. More aquamarines in here. Another one of the big anchor pieces here. We're going to go around here. This was former cover of the mineralogical record, mimetite, absolutely fabulous mimetite, Sumeb right there. Again, more detail a little bit later. There's a mango quartz, and we actually covered this piece in a What's Hot in Tucson. This was brought to the market by David Ziga, great young mineral dealer, and it's great to see it. It went to Barry, and now here it is in Yale. Incredible, incredible specimens here. We got some great emeralds, kunzites, morganites, more aquas here. This is the kind of main draw at the end of the hall. So if we turn back, we can look. It's very open, very spacious, very dark, kind of gallery-esque. So absolutely lovely. Very contemplative, very restful place in here. More fantastic silvers. And then, what is this doing in here? A fossil? Why is that in the Minerals Museum? Fossils are basically minerals, people. So there we have it. And actually, there's a screen that slides down over here when they use this room as kind of a presentation room. Red, red, red. We got Sweet Home. We have Chinese rhodochrosite. This is from in Schwanning, and then we have a rhodonite up there. So you have focus on red, of course. To many of us, this is another one of the main heroes here at the Yale Peabody now. This is the great phosphophylite, formerly owned by Dave Wilbur, brought out into the country by Rich Costner. Fantastic piece, legendary piece. I actually thought it was never on public display before, but Gerhard Wagner assures me that this was once, a long time ago, on display in Munich. So that is new news for me, and hopefully now you can store that away in your memory banks. Got a terrific cerussite there from Sumeb. Fantastic pieces here. I love this. That's a Brazilianite, and that is from the original Corrego Frio mine. My father actually was mining this before they even realized what this was, and he gave the piece to Fred Poe, who then brought it back, identified it as a new specimen, and gave it the name Brazilianite in honor of the great country of Brazil. Fantastic. Aragonite from China, absolutely superb. I still have no idea how they shipped this out here, even though I talked to Graham Sutton last night, who was the one who was responsible. Apparently this was found in China. It was already mounted in a wooden base, nice and secure. And so they shipped it out there in that base so that they wouldn't hurt it at all. And then once it got here, they cut the base out, and there you have that. Incredibly etched aquamarine here. We've got a really sweet gold case here. Ironically, there's an even more stunning gold case down in the very lobby when you walk into the Peabody Museum. And so you'll see more detail on that in an upcoming video. And there is another aragonite. They call this a phosphate because, well, hey, that word works for me. And that is a real quick, under 10-minute walkthrough of the Peabody Museum. Obviously, a lot more time should be spent here. I've spent 3 days here, and I still kind of like, I'm flying home tomorrow, and I still kind of want to stay a little bit longer. Just absolutely wonderful collection, wonderful pieces, and I've had a wonderful time. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you're anywhere on the East Coast, you want to make sure you get out here and visit the Yale Peabody Museum. Admission is free now. Ooh, fantastic. So don't miss this. See some of these iconic pieces. Before they go away, the Barry Yampol Collection is on loan for the next 5 years. So you have a little bit of time, but don't miss it, because after 5 years, nobody knows what's going to happen. That's it for now. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later. Take care.